that have religious meaning. And
well, how do they get the drawing, the illustration? Like, how do you get the
that
Mary and Christ?
Stories.
But I'm saying, how did they use when they melt the glass with the color in it? Then how did they get it?
Each piece of glass is put in with lead around it, so it's like a jigsaw puzzle.
So you see like an angel with these heavenly fruits and stuff that don't look like apples. When the artist, when they make that stained glass, they have the artist draw it out first on the glass.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Okay. All right, but that's getting off the track of the sculpture, of the three-dimensional form. We can talk about that later. So these cathedrals are like a miracle of engineering. Okay. And what they're doing is they're talking about the beating the force of gravity. Okay, this is one thing that we're adding that's like a real physical presence in sculpture that isn't necessarily as much in two-dimensional work. Okay, is the idea of gravity, of that this thing could all fall down. And the reason it doesn't, in this case, is there a pointer? Is caused by tension. It's caused by these ribs pushing into the center, into here.
Well, to the center.
The thrust of this structure was all falling here.
So that
if this thing was taken away, this keystone, the whole structure would fall. And that's all that's keeping that massive structure and all that stone up. So that's when you see a piece of sculpture, you have to, think about all the forces. What keeps us erect? What are we know for? A bone structure, okay? Because everything is gravity is trying to pull everything down, okay? All right, let's go on. Where's, okay. Brancusi, we talked about, we're going to talk about now how important it is to experience a piece of sculpture in person. Okay, if we saw, this is 3 views of the same piece of sculpture by Brancusi. All right? It's called, I forget what the name of this one is, but it's some woman, okay? Yeah. It's abstract, okay?
It's abstract. Do you mean that those are not dolphins up there?
If you just saw the picture of this piece from the middle view, would you be able to tell that this was what was happening on the sides? No. So the best way to really experience sculpture is by walking around the piece.
So those are women?
This is one piece. It's not 3 sculptures. It's different views of the same sculpture.
Okay, and what are you going to be watching?
Well, if you just saw the middle photograph, you would never be able to imagine what the rest of the sculpture looked like with the sides. Okay. Do you understand? So often when sculpture is portrayed in photography, it's taken from multiple views so that you can get a sense of the round, of the full round. Okay?